seemed like Dallas tonight, especially in that fourth quarter, had just a hot shoot. I know you don't like to always point to a hot shooting night, but it just seemed like they couldn't miss anything.
Yeah, I think when they had Hardy, Dinwiddie, and Kyrie on the floor, those are three guys that can create a shot. And you know, they were making threes, they were making their mid-range, and we just got. I told the guy it's getting the stops down the stretch is everything. And you know, the zone bothered us early, but really we were getting good looks. We just kind of needed to hang in there, and then at the end of the second quarter and the third quarter, you know, I thought we were good there, and that's when we. I don't know what our lead was at one point, but we couldn't get stops down the stretch, and we're trading twos for threes at times. And you know, not a great shooting night for us, and guys that you know are shooting a good percentage. But again, we struggled to finish at the rim, and you know they were small late, but for the majority of the game they had either Lively or Gafford in there. If we're not going to take that many threes, we've got to be more efficient at the rim. They do a good job of not leaving shooters. Yeah, they try to play a 2-on-2, and they've got rim protection in the whole game. So again, if they're making shots down the stretch, you know, we either have to answer or get stops, and it's hard for us to do either.
And then, and I believe it was the first quarter, you guys were up 13, and Dallas kind of came in with that second unit. They took advantage of guys like Kobe and Bogey, and when those guys are kind of coming back and trying to get their legs under them, how do you try to speed up that process a little bit, maybe?
Well, it's been 3 games, so we're sped up. You know, we're playing, and yeah, I think there was an 11-0 run there. It was tough, but we bounced back from that, and I thought both those guys, you know, gave us. You know, Bogey was good offensively, you know, creating stuff, and you know, that's Kobe's best game.
Coach, excuse me, Coach, when you guys are defending the three, are you seeing inconsistencies? Is it breakdowns? Kind of what are you seeing from your angle when it comes to your
when
team?
we're defending the 3-point line?
Yeah.
You know, they were rising up, and Kyrie steps back and rises up. You're not going to block a shot. And I think that was true of Dinwiddie as well. You know, if those guys can they have the ability to go by it. You know, and then they step back and create space. And you know, you just have to contest. I don't know that there's any magic to that. They're shooting over us. Get into them more, and they were driving by us. We just had a hard time guarding.
Coach, we know that Kyrie is one of the greatest scorers in the world. I know many coaches around the league try to figure out how you slow a guy like that down, but when he's hot like that in the fourth, I believe he scored 16 in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
What do you throw at him? How do you kind of slow him down from being, I guess, really?
No, you're right. I mean, I don't know I can't remember the statistics, but you know, he's always in the top of the league in fourth quarter scoring. You know, we came out of timeout. We were trying to blitz him and pick and roll. You know, the hard thing was if you hit him, and he gets off it, you know, you've got Dinwiddie and Hardy heading downhill on you in the rim. So, you know, I think the combination of all those guys, I don't know what they all spread out with, but certainly Kyrie is the head of the snake, and you know, trapping him. You know, there's a lot of things we were trying to do, and you know, he's good enough. Sometimes when you come hit him and double team him, he'll still attack. So he gets in those, you know, that space. He's hard to handle.
One more for Ted.
Coach, Jalen at times seems to be a little frustrated defensively with some of the breakdowns. What are you seeing from him leadership-wise? Has his vocality increased? What do you see from him growing as far as that goes?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I didn't see when he was frustrated. I know there was a couple of times where he actually was in help positions and was late. And, you know, he one of those times he immediately, you know, hit his chest and said, I should have been there. And that's what we need. And to your point, you know, we need everybody to lead on defense. You know, I think, and you know, he's a guy. I know that's something that he's really conscious of, and we need to continue to do that and continue to get better defensively. And obviously, you know, we went small late. when we were down, just to try to shake it up a little bit. So our ability to defend those, that's in those situations, whether it's JJ or any others, is the game.
Thank you, Coach.
Thanks.